What's up, people? It's me, your stinky favorite commentator, Skunk Commentary. And today, oh dear God, today I thought why not play some Minecraft, because I've been playing a lot on this server called Origins SMP. It's kind of laggy with the amount of people that's in right now, but I think it's a really fun server, and it's in a mod pack called Origins SMP. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, this mod pack is super fun in my opinion. I think this is a great thing, so shout out to Origins SMP. Guys, you'll need this shout out. You need this shout out. And yeah, I played a lot of mod pack with one of my friends, and yeah. Today, I thought it also would be fitting to play some Minecraft, because today we're gonna talk about Minecraft. We're gonna talk about the Dream SMP. Jesus Christ. Tell me if you heard this one before. Jesus Christ walks into a hotel. He hands the innkeeper 3 nails and asks, "Can you put me up for the night?" Okay, Crow reference. The Crow references are plenty. But what actually is Dream and the Dream SMP and all that shit, which every single kid nowadays watch? Well, it's a Minecraft series. It's kind of a roleplay, I think. I haven't watched it really, which probably does not make me eligible to talk about it, but yeah. And it is a the fan base is pretty wild. We can call them that. Do we have any bread that needs to be cooked? No, not all. All this have to wait then. And yeah, this SMP it features a pretty big cast. We got George Not Found, I think Tommy In It, Quackity, you know, a lot of big Minecraft names nowadays. And do you guys remember the good old Minecraft days? I mean, around 2012, 13, around there. You know, Captain Sparkles, Sky Does Minecraft. There was a whole different ecosystem back then than it is now. And here in Sweden, Minecraft YouTube channels was a trend. I mean, we had UFO, we had Kimmy Power, we had Jinx, we had Softis, we had Figgen. Yeah, great time. We had Stam sites and all that, and Nitigeku thing. I mean, there was a whole bunch of ecosystems of Minecraft YouTubers, which is really cool. And now it has changed quite a bit. I mean, as a guy who used to love all of those older Minecraft channels, I mean, every time I hear about those, I get nostalgic. I mean, oh God, I remember those, and I was happy back then. Now, why do I get nostalgic now? Well, the fan base, firstly. The fan bases were really chill. I mean, yeah, there was this kind of war between UFO and that whole UFO and company and Stam side and Nitigeku. At least the fan bases were arguing, because they're like, oh, they're stealing views. But it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, I only heard about it from a by then friend who was a bit of a douche. So yeah, it was not that big, and it was just some fans. But the Dream SMP fans, oh boy. Oh boy. They are a certain species. Let's just call them that. And yeah, let's firstly talk about the amount of shipping between 2 real people and the amount of R34 fan fictions and TikToks and just too much shit to even comprehend about Dream and George Not Found, I think. I'm not too invested in this. You see, I'm just a filthy casual. But the thing is that people are role-playing with these two real people. I mean, yeah, they're playing a character in the SMP, kinda. But they are real people too, and people ship them. I mean, that is the only sound I can make from this. And yeah, I am for real a bit horrified about how it's just a question of time before people start to ship me with, God, who knows, Optimus. Please don't say you guys will ship me with Optimus. Or I don't want to get shipped with anyone. I mean, yeah, me and a friend had shipped me with another friend of ours, but that's only as a joke. I mean, these people who ship poor old George Not Found and fuck, I say the screenshot and all these, they are a bit more serious with it. I mean, this entire community is just, it is scaring me. And I do not say that about much more than in every video I've ever made, of course. But what is so weird is, I mean, these people, do people not realize that Dream and Yours Not Found, even though they are playing characters, they're real people with feelings and emotions, and feelings and emotions, the same thing. Yeah, whatever. I'm not from England. I'm not a native. I don't speak English. My language is Swedish, and I'm starting to stutter again. Great, but people have somehow a problem with understanding that these very real people are real people, and therefore they ship them. I mean, I've even seen a lot of fan fictions, and yeah, about these very real people, which is disgusting. I mean, yeah, I've written my fair share of stories throughout my days, but they are actually done about they're made about fictional people, and the few times I have something in any story ever to do about a real person, I always ask for their permission, and I tell them what the story's about, and I show the story to them, and yeah. Which these Dream fans, they have not done that at all. No. They're like, oh, Dwayne, that's a horny fanfiction. Yes. What has happened to society when people write fanfictions about real people? Do they not understand how disrespectful that is? And yeah, I get it. Most Dream fans are very young. Like, I think almost all Dream fans or most of the Dream fans are kids, which could forgive it to some extent. But they apparently are mature enough to know what a gender and sexuality is. Because there's apparently Dream gender and Dream sexual. Now I'm only getting started here. If you are of a... I mean... So... Yeah, I get it. The LGBTQ plus community has a lot of different terms. like transgendered and transsexual, or homosexual, or bisexual. You know, those are very common, and I know a lot of people who are members of the LGBTQ community, like I've said in my previous videos. And I'm not here to defend the LGBTQ community. They can do that by themselves. They can do that themselves if they feel like it's necessary, and I support them. But when people are making up sexualities, it kind of turns the if you, for example, are if you are a member of the LGBTQ community, it kind of ridicules being a member of the LGBTQ community with saying, "Oh, I identify as dream gender and I'm dreamsexual." And yeah, I get it. This is probably a lot of kids who are doing this, but still, are the people who are like this aware of how disrespectful this is to the communities, to the members of the LGBTQ community who has had it? I'm out of words, because now I know a lot of members in the LGBTQ community, like I've said, and a lot of the people in the LGBTQ community they've had so hard of a time coming out as a member. Yeah, it feels like when people are like, "Oh, I'm transsexual," which is a made up word, and it's I'm out of words. I think that now it sounds like I'm getting offended on the behalf of a community I'm not a part of, but what happened to all the years of fighting for rights to these people and letting them be able to get married in church and all that shit? What happened to that? And now people are like, "Oh, I identify as a real person that they do not know anything about. He is the gender I am." What the actual hell? And some of these dream fans are really respectless when doing this too. I saw some video while I did research, and whenever I get a good editing software, because I'm just freestyling these videos, when I get a good editing fuck, I'm stuttering today. I'm so mad I'm stuttering. But I can say that I have somewhat of a stutter. Just call me Bill Denbro from now on. Well, yeah. But the thing is, some of these people I saw in my research, I will put a link to a video where YouTube Pointless, great channel, he's a better version of me, really, but he made a video about these dream fans, and one of them said that you're being phobic if you think that dream gender is not a real thing, and the LGBTQ community was apparently by that person not valid. That person, by the way, made it in Gacha Life. Gacha Studio. I think it was Gacha. No, it was Gacha Life. What the actual fuck? I'm sitting here getting pissed. I mean, yeah, it is kids we're talking about. We're talking about literal kids. I get it. But that person... But how young can a person who is a member of the dream community be? And who can say these things? Maybe 7 years old, I think. And from what I know, take this from the experience I have. When you're 7, you do not really think about what gender you're attracted to, or who or what gender you feel like. You don't think about that at age 7. I mean, I think most people firstly think about that stuff when they're like around, let's say, 13, when they're in puberty. Why won't that be mine? There we go. I think that is when most people start thinking about what gender and what they identify as and all that shit. Okay, all that stuff. Not shit. I'm not homophobic. But, or transphobic or anything like that. I'm a straight ally. I'll just make that clear. But what in the world does these really young kids who are fans of Dreamers MP, which I get you can be fans of anything, but when they are doing it like this, it just feels so respectless for actual members of the LGBTQ community and all that. And this video is gonna be long because there's a lot more to unpack about this situation, just so you guys know. But let's move on from this because I am really tired of how these dream stands act like that. Let's talk about all the fan fiction. We have already talked about the fan fictions. Let's talk about the R34 fan fictions of a 16-year-old. 15-year-old even, I think. So, Dream has a sister who is a part of the whole SMP thing. That's great for her. I hope she is doing great in there, and I'm not too invested, like I've said. But apparently, people, you old dirty birdies, if you do not know that reference, you're too young or too uncultured for my channel. Okay, joking aside, that was a reference to Misery, the Stephen King adaptation. Great movie. You should check that out instead of sitting here listening to me. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I was joking. But these people are shipping a literal child. Take that in first. First, take that in. They are shipping a literal child with her own brother. I don't even know what kind of Alabama inspired incested. God, I don't even know what to say. This is insane. This is, firstly, writing fan fictions about real people in itself is a horrible thing. I think that if you are to write a fan fiction, write it about a fictional character. And if you're really desperate to write about a real life person, ask them for permission. With Dream fans, this does not happen at all. I'm sorry all you Dream fans that actually ask Dream, but God. Dear God. Where the fuck did that wheat go? Okay, I got it. When writing about a real kid, that is when I think you cross the line. I mean, yeah, I get it. People are sick in the head. But this is some new level, and I do not support it at all. I think this is horrible. And whoever came up with the idea that let's write a dirty fanfiction about a child. I think To Catch a Predator needs to find that guy or gal really fucking quick. Now, this last part of it, let's make it a bit more lighthearted. Let's talk about the thing I personally think we should talk about. Let's talk about Dream's mask, because god damn. So I've seen some lackluster masks. Fuck. I've seen some lackluster masks in my days. I mean, some of the really old Hollywood Undead masks before Swan songs are really lackluster. I mean, Deuce's first mask, which was just a plain hockey mask, I think he could have done better, but you know, they were young, they didn't have enough money. Or Charlie Sheen's first mask, it was just a bag. I'm not kidding. But you know, those masks are a bit lackluster. But what the fuck? Dream's mask, it's literally a plate. A fucking paper plate with a smile painted on it. And apparently people are making that their entire personality. That, oh, I own this mask. It is so cool. I make masks personally. I made some really decent designs in my days. I made a really nice Darth Nihilus mask from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I will probably play that game someday, somehow, some way. And I'm planning on maybe making more masks. I mean, I made some masks for my friends. Yeah, I do a lot of masks. I have my own personal mask, which looks decent in my opinion. I think that it is really fun to make masks. And listen here, Dream. This is a word from man to man. You need to get a better mask, bro. When even I, a random mask maker on the internet, sits here and complains about your mask, brother. Yeah. You do not need to, you know, get a new mask and all that shit, but you can make it a bit more interesting. Nothing over the top. I mean, a laid back design is decent, but it could always get better. Okay, that unserious criticism aside, wear whatever mask you want to. I mean, not like he'll get COVID. And now it feels like I will, like somehow a news article pop up on my screen later today saying YouTuber Dream got COVID. In that case, I take it back. Yep. Yep. Let's move on to something. Let's move on from his mask to another part of the fan base. Let's kind of go back to the whole shipping thing, because all of these shippers, we can call them that. I mean, a lot of them has made some stuff that is making me want to pour bleach into my eyes. Cosplays. We're just gonna start it. I'm just gonna say that. Cosplays of Dream and Company and shipping real people. Is this what happened to society? People are shipping other real people in hopes of what? What do people want to accomplish with this? I'm confused. What happened to the world? I really need to go and die or something. Okay, that was a bit extreme, but yeah, this shit is eating me up. It's eating my soul up. This is what I'll be remembered for. Complaining about a Minecraft YouTuber. and how the fan base is, yeah, it's so weird. But yeah, I think I'm out of mental capability for this. My sanity is running low, and yeah, I think that I might make more Minecraft gameplay in the future, and I'm planning on doing some other games, maybe Dead by Daylight, because I've played it a lot and I think it's really fun. I made some Overwatch gameplay today, which I thought was really fun to do. I'll definitely do that again. And yeah, go and download this mod pack Origins SMP, because this mod pack is great. And join the entire, server that this is. I'd recommend joining it as quick as possible, because there can only be 25 active members at a time. Or maybe go donate to the people who own this, because they're doing a lot of hard work and they really deserve to get appreciation for it. And I hope that you all have enjoyed this video of me talking about Dream for half an hour or something. Yeah, I think the video is getting up to that length. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, and stop simping over Dream. And I don't even know what to say. See ya in the future, I guess.